When the Devin Haney Lomachenko fight was announced, I said to myself, oh, Devin Haney has this one. No problem. Bigger, younger, very skillful. And we saw Lomachenko's last fight. It was so-so. So this is going to be a hard prediction for me to make after I looked into it a little bit. And as these guys, the top guys, start fighting each other, like I hope this continues, it's going to be harder and harder to make predictions on these fights. But I'm going with Lomachenko in a 12-round decision. And here are the reasons. When I first thought of this, Haney's so much bigger, I don't mean taller. Lomachenko seems to do all right with taller fighters. It's the weight Haney's going to put on by the time they weigh in Friday all the way to Saturday when they fight. So that's what I meant about bigger. But to me, Lomachenko has trouble with aggressive, kind of hard-hitting fighters. Lomachenko was a little timid in there, the power. He checked him out way too long. And yes, Tio does the Philly shell as Haney does a little bit. He does it too, but he's sideways just like I like. But Tio, man, he's got that pop and snap. So when he's like this, Lomachenko's afraid to come in because this boom, boom, Tio. So Haney's not an aggressive, hard-punching fighter. And that last fight Lomachenko had, you guys ought to check that out. That guy his back was huge. And he was aggressive and throwing punches coming at Lomo. So all this stuff I take in. And I try to evaluate it sensibly. You know, Lomachenko, though, I think he could be fighting at 130. These guys move up. They try to get to welterweight, or at least 35, because there's more money there. So this is a tough call, but I'm going to use Haney being bigger against him. I mean, look what he looks like at 135, people. So I'm going to use Devin Haney being bigger against him to making my decision. Also, when Devin Haney fought Jojo Diaz, I mean, a fronted up guy like that, you know what I think of those high guard fronted up guys that come at you. It was no Shakur against Oscar Valdez, which I said, I don't even think Oscar Valdez could hit Shakur at all. That was a dominating performance. Yes, Devin Haney's was sort of dominated against Jojo Diaz, the southpaw, but I saw some stuff in there that I didn't like. And we'll get right into it. Against a southpaw, you don't want to dip to your right all the time. Devin Haney has a bad habit of this. I mean, if the southpaw, boom, uppercuts, yeah, you don't want to do that against a southpaw. All right, next, there's too much pulled back on Devin Haney's punches. There's not much rotation to his punches, and you know, we call him a light puncher and he couldn't knock out people. But there's no rotation, it seems to me. There's a lot of that with Devin Haney. So what I'm getting at, this adds up to Lomo. He has trouble with aggressive or hard punchers, I think. What's with Haney's feet so wide apart? Throwing the right hand to the stomach and then the left hook to the head, he's pulling back. And I don't have to show video of El Toro and I practicing that and show how it's done. You know, you gotta be able to step, boom, and boom. You don't go like that. There's just a lot of things I see that Lomachenko could take advantage of. So I wanted to make this video short. And how is Devin Haney in the second half of the fight with the weight loss going to be affected when Lomachenko starts pouring it on? And I'm sure he learned his lesson with Tio. He'll start a little earlier. So we'll see. And if Devin Haney pulls this off, all the credit to him I give him. But I think he's full of you-know-what, saying he's going to stick around if he beats Lomachenko for 2 more fights at 135. No way. Come on. That kills me looking at him getting down that low. All right, that's all I got. Thanks for watching.